Sorry about this, guys. But
It's all good.
And we're live with the breakthrough. We got our special guest, Mr. Mr. How's it going, homie?
Yes, sir. It's going real good, man.
So
good,
for
man.
the
Happy
listeners,
to be here.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I've been so hyped to finally get you up here. You're one of the artists that I've just been waiting for, and it's like, it's taken us a couple months, but in that time you've released a couple projects we'll be able to talk about more than we would before. So for the listeners who do not know, you can give some background information about yourself.
Oh man, my name is Mr. I don't really say like what city or whatever I'm from in Connecticut, because to be honest, I represent the whole Connecticut. Like, I really don't think it's an artist out there like me. I lived everywhere. I lived in the worst hoods. I lived in some of the best suburbs. I went to the worst schools, and I went to some of the best schools, if not the best school in Connecticut. Like, I got a different view on a lot of things. I'm a lot older than a lot of cats coming out. So for the guys that don't know me, it's Mr. M-I-S-T-A. Music is sold through audio, if you didn't know. For everybody else, what up?
Hey, that's awesome, man. So can you explain the significance of Turtle Island? I saw this on your page.
Oh man, Turtle Island is a trip. So like, alright, for the guys who really don't know about it, remember Waka Flocka had a Breakfast Club interview?
Yes.
He's saying like a lot of black guys, like everybody think they're African. Like, that's not the reality. So like, I think like my mom's side, I don't know too much because I didn't go into history, but I know my dad's side, like we're part Native American. We got a lot of family in Philadelphia. And I went to school, actually, I went to Temple University. I got to meet a lot of my family down there. So a lot of Native Americans, not like specifically to that region, but like more like, you know, down south a little bit, they call it Turtle Island. Before like anybody came, a lot of people called it Turtle Island. So that was the terminology for America, North America. Yeah, so I put that, just thinking about a lot of stuff because, like you said, I stopped like for the summer. Like I was just dropping like a couple tracks. I was depressed. Like I don't know, I wasn't going the right direction. I was just depressed. Dropping a lot of stuff out the vault. And so this year, I just say, you know what, like I just started clean slate, clean everything. You know what, Turtle Island, Mr. I'm keeping that. Music is sold through audio, and then they're just kind of just keeping me going. Yeah. It's keeping me fresh by sticking, you know, to my foundation.
It's a new start.
Yeah.
A new beginning. I like that.
Yes, sir.
Turtle Island, man. That's a cool like backstory behind it.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know, man.
No, yeah. I like clicked on it and looked it up, but I didn't see and I didn't look into it. But that's awesome, man. So can you tell me when you first started making music?
First started making music, I was in high school, but like I wasn't
was
serious.
It serious?
You want to see serious?
Well, let's talk before serious and then serious.
Alright, so before serious, dude, I used to be, I'm from Bridgeport. Like, everybody in Bridgeport knows, like, you battle. Like, we think we from New York. Like, we're young, everybody battle. So I used to battle rap, elementary, high school. Everybody knew me for that in Bridgeport. And then when I moved up, like, so I got, like, you know, we moved around a lot. I was homeless for a couple years. So, like, when I finally settled down here, met some friends, I used to record all the time. And back then, they had, like, the little portable interfaces.
Oh, okay.
Like they got them now. You can go to Guitar Center and buy one for like $30. It's funny, but I used to record off of that, and my friend knew how to use it like to a T. So I remember just rapping on that, and then like just letting friends hear it, my family hear it, and like.
What program were you using?
It was no program, dude.
Oh, it was just an
interface. It was just an interface. Just take that right there, and they used to make them to like this big, and that's before even like Audacity, because there was no real Audacity. Like Audacity was in real studios. It wasn't no portable Audacity you could just download. Because I remember when that started, I did that. I used to record Audacity, so we used to do that and just play it, and then like I used to host talent shows, you know, just regular stuff you do in high school. That was before I got serious, but I didn't get serious until about 2014, 15, because I started really performing in 2015. I did Rolling Loud the summer of 15, I think it was. Either 15 or 16.
Was that the first year they had it, 15?
I was there the second year.
Second year, okay.
Yeah, the second year. Because the first year it was in the same spot, but it didn't like go as big. But then a lot of artists from there, they were doing Art Basel. And then Art Basel blew it up, and it was like triple times the next year. It was crazy. Yeah.
That's crazy. So you said that like once you moved from the interface, you went to Audacity, right?
Yeah.
Would you recommend that to any new artist coming out, like needing a recording program now?
Yeah, to be honest, if you never recorded, Audacity would teach you everything you need to know it just won't teach you like the specific terminology, like waves and all that. But you're gonna pick up on that, just learning how to do stuff. But
and just being around people, you'll pick up
just
on
being
that.
around people, and that too, dude. Like find other people that record and just pick their brain. If your friends record, like just pick their brain because everything you learn is just from experience. Everything is experience, man.
I can't agree with you enough. Like literally everything that I learned is from my boy. He taught me everything with Pro Tools, everything that I need to know with like Final Cut if I needed to use it. I passed Pro Tools down to TJ, and now he knows it almost better than me.
Oh, I know now.
Final Cut, he knows it better than me. I mean, not Final Cut, FL Studio.
FL
Studio, yeah.
I started making beats with FL Studio.
That's what I do.
Yeah, no, I think FL is probably the best place to start out with beat making. But then there's also programs like Logic that you could use. Like it's all in one.
That's all I use now.
Logic.
That's all I use. I was real heavy Pro Tools because that's how I learned everything, like officially editing and mixing on Pro Tools. But then I liked everything that GarageBand had, but I could never like learn how to use GarageBand. It was just really off to me. Like everything was like backwards to me going to GarageBand from Pro Tools. But then when Logic came out, I was like, shit, this is like to me, it's Pro Tools and GarageBand all in one. And they throw a little Fruity Loops and everything in there, so I do everything with
Yeah, no, I think it was. I was talking with Ian Francis, a producer out of Connecticut. He's done a bunch of like Ccsu songs. He did even for Le'Veon Bell. And we had a conversation about the different programs, and he's like technical with all this stuff, and he was like, bro, Logic, like straight up. And I feel like there is the user interface is so interactive with it. Someone that's not a engineer, someone that's just trying to record a song, they can actually, or make a beat, they can do it just right in front of their face.
If you don't know how to do all the extra stuff, you can just at least get your vocals down really easy in there.
Yeah.
You just make the tracks really easy. I like it. Like, I can see how people, like a beginner could pull up Pro Tools and be like, dude, what the fuck, man? Just the way it look and the color, like, dude, it looks like something super official and corporate.
I feel that completely, man. So Winter Break came out in January. Mysticism came out in February. And most recently you dropped Balance Theory in March. It seems like you're like becoming one of the most consistent artists in CT. I've seen something from you every single time I go onto my page. So like, are you going to release a project every month this year, or are you like leading up to a big project? What's the plan for this?
Man, I'm leading up to a big project, but right now I'm dropping a project every month.
That's
like
sweet.
I pushed back the next project to 420, so I'm getting a lot of extra songs done. But every month I want to be real consistent with projects because, like I said, like when I was doing shows and like touring, like I was holding stuff, and like I feel like when you drop something, like who said this? Famous Dex. He's like, man, I drop something as soon as I make it. Like that's like that resonates with me because I feel like you need to just drop something when you make it because like. If I write something and I try to record it like 2 weeks later, like I may never
it's not the
get
same
in that
vibe.
same. Yeah, I can't get that same emotion. Like I may get it like a month or something later, but it's hard. So I'm like, you know what? I just write, record, and I try to drop something as soon as I do it. So every month I'm gonna do something just to stay consistently because I did disappear for a minute. I disappeared. I wasn't recording. I was dropping mad old stuff that I just never dropped.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, when I come back, I just got to be fresh, man. Because like I said, it's a lot of dudes out there working, and I was gone for like 2-3 months. So I got a lot of work to do. And my writing is just becoming just like 10 times better, man, just in the last couple months.
Hey, the more you do it, the better you're going to get at it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm writing a lot more, just like, just giving myself a deadline. Like, it's pretty good, man. Like, giving myself a quick deadline and then saying, like, I need like 4 or 5 songs and then build skits and build a whole project. Like, that's a lot of stuff to do within a month that I feel like a lot of guys take real long. So I'm going to start dropping movies every month just to, you know what I mean, get my fans back. I still got my true fans and my homies that ride with me every day that listen. But I'm trying to just expand and not even do no videos because I don't even want to do no video right now. I probably won't drop a video maybe until the summer. Okay. I just want my audio to just,
That's important to have a deadline, man. It's really important to have a deadline so you can like stay on task.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what you're going to be doing and they anticipate it.
The anticipation is the best part.
Yeah, and then once you get there and then everybody sees it, everybody's like, oh, that's fire right there. Everybody's like, they're on you right now. Like they just know, like, I don't know, man. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I can see a little bit more because I never used to even do that. Like deadlines, like even like when I drop a mixtape, like I'll probably just work on it and I drop it. Like, yo, I got some in a week, and then I just drop it because, to be honest, I get most of my fans from when I pull up to a show. Okay. I pull up to a show and then I give out freaking 50 T-shirts, dude. And people ask me to sign it. They ask me my Twitter. That's how I used to get all my fans. Yeah. So when I stopped doing shows, and I was like, now I gotta find another way, cause I'm not really like, I ain't no cool guy celebrity dude. Like I'm just Mr. Man. Like I make good music, so I don't really do a lot of stuff.
Let the music talk for yourself.
I don't do stuff that a lot of people do. So I just let the music talk and let my personality, you know what I mean, shine through.
And that's how you will get a real fan base, is being yourself. When you don't try to be what this image of a 2018 rapper is, and you decide to go against the grain, people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's him. That's real. I like that."
Yeah, man. I can't lie. I felt like a lot of fans I had too was like just like what you call it. It was like wannabes, bro. Yo, more than ever, there's so many wannabe rappers, and like I equate this to like rap is like comedy to me, bro. Like until you get signed or until you set up your situation how you want it, like you're a comedian, like you're trying to get somewhere every week.
You're an entertainer.
Yeah, like you're pulling shit out your ass, yo. So like oh, man, I'm cussing too much.
Oh no, it's okay.
Yeah, like you pulling everything out your ass. So like you're just trying to get there. So it's a lot of like you hear a lot of comedians say like, dude, like he's a knockoff comedian. He still jokes, or like he's not gonna survive because he's not real. Dude, there's so many rappers right now. They make a video, they make a verse, and it sounds like another rapper. And like it's like when you in the cafe at lunch, yo, and somebody yells something like, oh, like F this person, and everybody's like maybe like 5 or 6 minutes, F this person, and it happens again. Like, dude, that's what a lot of rappers are doing. They just repeating like a hot line, and they're like saying it their own way, but they're not really rappers, man. So like,
they're entertainers, literally.
Exactly.
And that's what. But at the same time, labels are viewing that as the new market. So it's kind of hard when like it's kind of going this way. Like you got the people like Joyner Lucas. He's going and he's still doing real rap. He's slaughtering everything. But then you have the entertainers. I'm not bashing anybody, but like Lil Pump, Famous Dex, like I love watching them because you know they're characters in this reality TV show that we call life.
Yeah, they are straight entertainers. I give you that, but like I give you this too. For a minute, I would bash like the Lil Pumps and stuff, but until I met a couple of them dudes and I seen the shows. Like, they are full entertainers. They're not just rappers that say that. Like, they get to the shows and they give you a show. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really see it all the time.
It's like a rock star performance.
Dude, like, I went to a Lil B show, and, like, it took me, like, 2-3 years to catch up on Lil B, right? And I was like, dude, why everybody like him? Why everybody like him? But I went to a show, and he talked for, like, 30 minutes. And he made you just, like you didn't have to listen to his music, basically. You know what I mean? It's like when Kanye go on his rants or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a show with personality. So like if you're gonna be that type of rapper, then have a personality. Have something else to back it up. You know what I mean? If you're not, it's the same with like comedy. Like dude, like you can have that one like F you joke, like, but dude, if you don't have no personality to back that up, then like you're just another like false memory that is gonna be forgotten.
Completely. If you're just tuning in, this is 107.7 WFCS New Britain, Hartford, The Edge. This is The Breakthrough with DJ Dave Clark, and we got Mr. So, continuing with this, which graphic artists, designers do you work with on your project artwork?
Oh, man. To be honest, I really don't. I do a lot of my own stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes, like a lot of times when I do shows, I got this guy, dude, I don't even know his name, but he's from, where is he from? He's gonna get mad if I mess it up. It's like either Amsterdam. It's one of those countries like that. I forget exactly what it is. He's gonna get mad. His Twitter handle is Young Space He. It's funny, but he's nice. He does like a lot of stuff for like Matt Nick and all those guys. That's how I figured out who he was.
Okay, yeah.
But he does like when I does show, he does that. But most of my artwork, I do it because I hit a lot of guys up and they don't give you what you want exactly. They give you like some template crap. And I'm like, dude, like I don't want like all my stuff is pretty simple. Like it's so simple. Like balance theory, like it's so simple. It's a picture of a street in New Britain. It's clouded out. It's real life. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I try to convey. So like either it's gonna be like a message in there, or it's just gonna be a picture of real life, some simple stuff, and then
Like mysticism.
yeah, exactly. So like everybody's doing all this extra stuff. I'm like, dude, I don't need all that. I like if I want to hire somebody, I just want them to clean it up and then maybe like add like your little special thing. But I haven't really got that out of anybody. Young,
The music speak for itself.
yeah, he makes my stuff look good and he does the posters real good, so I use him. But everything else is than me, man.
That's awesome, man. That's cool for you to be able to be the artist and then also go and be the graphic artist. Like that shows a lot of talent. Like when you got all the different aspects of creativeness.
Yeah. Not to say I'm not looking for one, man, because I do need help. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
I do need help, but I'm doing good right now. A lot of people be saying they like the stuff I do, so I'm like, good job, good job.
Hey, so I saw, I think it was last night, Killed by Lorenzo Neal featuring you was and was dropped. And how did you first get in touch with Lorenzo?
Oh man, I met Lorenzo through Megan.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because I started messing with Megan like a year and some change ago, and we've been rocking hard ever since then. It was funny.
Shout out Megan.
Oh yeah, shout out Megan, yo. She's big, man. She helped me a lot with a lot of things, dude. No one like, she gives the best write-ups. The best write-ups. When she finally builds what she want to build, she's gonna be good, dude. Cause she's a great writer. She has a great mind in her head, and a lot of people like her. A lot of people just ride with her because they're a little wave, whatever. But she's really true. She's genuine. She needs to just keep building, keep doing her.
Keep doing her, exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like messing with some with dudes from Black Alchemy, some other guys, and that's how I met her. They're like Twitter and everything. But I met Lorenzo at one of his little shows. He had a venue, and I don't know what happened with the venue, but I think they reneged on him. So he actually did it, I think, at his house.
In the backyard? I
Yeah,
heard
the
about
backyard.
that show.
Yeah. So like, I can't lie, I was faded summer, man. It's faded. So I faded, and I remember everybody was telling me about it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna show it, man. Cause like, dude, I support, dude, ask any artist. They see me, dude. They see me at this show. I support everybody. I give them a chance, because I just think that's what you do. Like, what else you gonna do? Go to a bar? Like, if you're making music, you gonna go to a bar where they're not playing none of your music or nobody you don't know. You know what I mean? So like, I try to support most events. Like, I may not be taking pictures, but I be low, bro. Like, I don't even do interviews like that, but I needed to do this one.
Yeah, well, we needed to have you on, man.
Yeah, yo. So I always wanted to do a song with him, but it never really lined up. Like, I got beats from him. I sent them beats, and he was like, so it just never lined up. But he sent me a beat like a week ago, and I was like, you know what? Not even a week ago. It was on Thursday or Friday, and I wrote it overnight. But I was sick this weekend,